Welcome back to part 2 of the ODFW logbook. So we're going to continue our training. If you watched the first video, you recall that we put in a trip and we put a string to that trip. So you can get around in the app if you don't land on your trip page but want to get back to your trips. You can go up to the 3-bar menu in the upper left-hand corner. And if you're not on the trips page, you could just click on your trips, and that will bring you back to your trips page. Okay, so let's tap on our trip of January 4th. And as you recall, we put in a string in here, and your strings in the water, don't forget, are in your string inventory. If you want to be able to look at that, you can click on that, and all of your available strings to pull will be here. You could go up to the upper left-hand corner and click the back button to get you back to the Your Trips page. So from the trip details page, you want to go up and click on the Strings tab. And then go to the bottom left-hand corner and say Haul String. This will pull up the string that we had put in our previous training. So just click on where it says 150 pots. Now it's going to ask you questions about your string. The biggest thing being the string disposition. What did you do with that string? So click on string disposition. And you can either say move entire string, reset entire string, or reset partial. So for this example, let's just reset the entire string. So click on reset. And then we're going to automatically populate the depth, the number of pots hauled, things like that. So let's first look at the number of pots hauled. Let's say you only hauled 49 pots, and then click OK, because you had one of the pots that was actually lost in this string. So click on number of pots lost, put in 1, and then click OK. Your soak time calculates from the time that you put the trip in, so you're going to have to fix that. So let's click on soak time. And let's say that these were soaking for a half a day. The minimum is half a day here, and you can put in by half a day increments. So if it was sitting for a day and a half, you could put in 1.5. But let's say this was actually soaking for about half a day. And then click OK. And then the same as we did before, you can either geolocate yourself or put in the date and time. So just to be quick here, we will geolocate ourselves. Then you want to put in the estimated pounds of this haul. And then click OK. And then again, any comments in the box that you may have. And then when you're done filling that out, just hit done. So if you only hauled that one string in this trip and you have no other strings to haul and your trip is done, go to the tabs across the bottom and click on Summary. That's going to pull up a summary of your report that you're going to send in. And you can scroll through that and make sure that everything looks okay. You have your fish tickets in, your strings hauled, all that information is correct. The date you retrieved your derelict gear. And if all that is good and you scroll down, that looks fine, click on Submit Report. And that's going to upload your trip report. When it's done, you should get something that says success. Once you get the successful message, you can just click on done. And then you're going to see the cloud with the lock on that trip report to show that that has been successfully sent through. Thanks for taking the time to watch part 2 of these video training series. Remember that you can always go up to the 3-bar menu in the upper left and click on that. And go down to Contact and tell us anything you'd like about the app, what you like, what you don't like, what you might want to see in it. So we always listen and read everyone that comes through. Our last training video will be on trip tracks. This is going to be where you're able to see your actual trip tracks from your VMS, and then also go over some of the ways that we're looking to use your hydraulic data within the app. Again, thanks so much for your participation. It's all what makes a good app. Thank you so much for your feedback. Bye-bye.